Okay guys, these are the clear tips that I'm going to be using, the ones that I always use. Really like these. I used clear tips this time because I was going to do a totally opposite look than the one I'm doing now, but it didn't end up working out. It was a total fail. And yeah, so there's like 2 or 3 nails that I had to completely sand what I did off. Anyway, so I'm just going to put them on, and I'm cutting them again with my cuticle cutters just because I haven't bought a regular cutter. It's only $4. I will link it in the description box if you guys want to do that, if you prefer to use that. But I'm just cutting them down to size, and then I also like them a little tapered at the end, which these are kind of tapered at the end already, which is why I like them. So I'm just doing a tiny little bit, like shaving off the ends. You could always file it, but I end up just taking a little bit off the sides, and then I file it down just a little bit, just to more or less so I can get the shape, see the shape that I want. And as always, I will have everything I use listed and linked in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. I know this is not like a super hard nail look, but I really wanted to get a nail video out today, so I figured let me just film it. So after I get them shaped the way I want, I take the e-file with a little sander and I kind of go over it very lightly, just a little, to remove the shine and also kind of blend in that tip, nail tip. I don't file it down too much, just a little bit. And I forgot to show the liquid monomer I use is from Mia Secret. So I'm just going to get that stuff ready, and then I'm going to use a clear acrylic powder also from Mia Secret. So first step I do is I apply the primer to my nail bed, making sure it's completely covered, and also using Mia Secret. This is not sponsored, by the way. And yeah, so I'm just going to apply the primer, and then this is the brush that I use. I've been really happy with it, but I did get some comments too, as you can see, like from when I did the rest of the nails, I kind of left it for a little while, and there's some acrylic stuck to it. If that happens to you, or if you just leave your brush with some acrylic on it and the acrylic gets hard, just leave your brush in the monomer for a long time. Like you have to leave it overnight if you want, and then go back and you should be able to scrape it all off. So I'm just taking the clear acrylic and I kind of take one, I guess, bead. I'm not sure what they call it, but I'm trying to take enough to kind of cover the nail, but sometimes I don't pick up enough. You should like tap it like 2 or 3 times into the acrylic, but sometimes I don't pick it up enough, so I kind of set it down in the middle and then let it work its way, kind of put my nail facing down and kind of let it work its way down, and then if it needs a little bit of help, I just do it with the brush. Sometimes I don't pick up enough acrylic, so I will just add a little bit more to the bottom if needed. And then after I get the bottom done, I kind of do the top where my natural nail is. So I usually only take one good sized bead around my natural nail. I don't like my nails really thick. I like them thin, so usually I just do once. So then I'm just going to file them to get the shape that I want, and then after I got my shape down, I'm going to go back in with my e-file, and I'm still using the same one that I've been using since the beginning. I am super happy with this. It's got it's really affordable. I think it's only like $25, and it comes with all the little bits, these little standard things that you need. And yeah, I've just been overall really happy with it, and it works fine. So I kind of go around my cuticle with the edge of the sander. I usually use this one, or I like using the brown, one of the brown ones. I go over my cuticle about once, maybe twice, just to make sure it's not stuck to the skin because you don't want any lifting. And then I flip my nail over and kind of put the nail sander to the side and kind of just go back and forth motions, making sure there's no bumps. And then I do the bottom as well to make that little curve at the end of the nail. Okay, so after it's ready for paint, this is the lamp that I'm using. Again, it's super affordable. Everything I'm using is super affordable. I'm using a black gel polish, and I'm doing it on 3 of my nails. I went with black again. It's the total opposite of what I was trying to do, but I just didn't know what to do after a while. I did find this look on Pinterest. I'm not sure exactly who did it first because there's a lot of this same exact style. So I did get the inspo from Pinterest because I was so lost on what I wanted to do. But anyways, so I did it on 3 different nails, and then I'm going to add, I did that twice, 2 coats of black on 3 different nails, and then on the middle nail I added a matte top coat, and then, no, on the middle and thumb I added a matte top coat. So there was 2 mattes and 1 shiny. This is the top coat that I'm using on my, what was it, index finger. This brand, I really like this brand, and there is a set, I believe it's like less than $12. It comes with a top coat, a base coat, and a matte coat, matte top coat, so you can get that. I will link it in the description box below. But then I cured it, so I painted the black twice, and then I cured it, and then I went in with the top coats and cured it. And for the glitters, but I just got what I had to use. So then these are like some little, I don't know, shiny silver glittery things. And then I just got some black glitter, and I kind of mixed them together. And I want to put something under so the glitter doesn't get everywhere. I hate working with glitter. But what I did was I applied a black, kind of like as a base coat, the black gel polish on the last 2 nails. And then I just topped it with that glitter. I did the pinky nail first just because I wasn't sure if it was going to work. I wasn't sure what I was doing. So I just applied that so it can give it something to stick to, and then kind of dusted off the rest. And then I cured it just in case like any of that polish underneath was coming through. So I cured it. And then I wasn't exactly sure if I was supposed to do this, but I applied a clear glitter on top because I wasn't trying to have the glitter come off with everything I touched. So I feel like it didn't look as good after the clear glitter, but yeah, I just did it so it kind of cured it. And yeah, so I just basically did the same thing to the next nail. So can somebody tell me if I was supposed to put clear on top after the glitter? Because in the pictures that I seen, it didn't look like there was a clear on top. So, but it worked, and it's, I don't know, it worked. But yeah, so that's it.